So Travelperk is focusing on the, on the corporate travel side. You are our travel partner. Tell us a little about Travelperk. What is the value add you're offering to corporates? Why wouldn't you not just go to Booking.com or to Expedia to book your travel? What is special what you offer?
So Travelperk is a platform where you could book all your or your company's business travel all in one place, from booking to accounting through reporting, without having to juggle between a lot of different websites, without having to chasing invoices or doing a lot of stuff like that, and basically having it all in one place, manageable, controllable, with all the flexibility that the travelers actually expect. This is us in a nutshell.
Now, that sounds very comfortable. It's great workflow, and especially, I guess, on the accounting and billing side, you have something unique to offer. But what's about price?
So today, Travelperk, one of the biggest the things we're proud of, I think, the most, is that for a company our size, it's pretty amazing. We are the online travel agency. We don't just rely on other partners. And we offer what is today the world's largest bookable inventory.
How many hotels are these?
So it's in the hundreds and thousands and more, but if you look at the partners that you know from leisure travel, we actually don't only connect to all the systems from the old world the travel agents give you. We have all of that, the Amadeuses and Travelperks of the world, but we also bring into that same mix everything that you usually use to book your personal travel, which is the modern way of traveling. And that's everything ranging from Expedia, Booking.com, even Skyscanner, Kayak, even Airbnb. And it's all in there, bookable in one place, pay in one place, get it on one invoice, in your analytics report for your finance department, never have to leave the site. It's a value that today, as far as I know, nobody else could give you a statement like this.
Yeah, I was asking Glenn Vogel of Priceline, how comes I need to go to 4 or 5 different websites? You own all of them to book one trip.
So did he send you to Travelperk?
He told me about you guys, yes. So share some numbers with us. How much capital you raised? I think you did 2 fundraisers this year, or am I mistaken? No, there was one earlier this year and a recent one. How much capital has Travelperk raised?
So far this year, you're right, we had 2 rounds. We had a 21 million round led by Felix Capital and Target Global back in April. And we announced our C round of 44 million just about 2 weeks ago, led by Chinovik, with participation of DST's Yuri Milner and Tom Stafford.
Oh, wow, okay. We had Tom yesterday on stage. So we raised alone this year over 60 million. What are you going to do with the funds?
So I originally suggested to buy Maseratis to the entire management team, but I was like outvoted. They didn't accept that. So we're at a situation right now, this is why it happened twice, that the unit economics simply work. So even before talking about innovation, new products, stuff like that, the product market fit is so phenomenal, the problem we're solving is so real, that just by scaling what we're currently doing, more customer support, more integrations, more engineering, more offices in more countries, we have a very proven...
How big is your sales force? Because you're acquiring businesses, so you must have an enterprise sales force. Is that where you can scale through?
It's an interesting question. It's a few dozens of people today and it'll grow, but they're not really salespeople. We have some strategic account managers because we have started to sell to much bigger accounts than what Avi shared with you here just just a year ago. So Farfetch, Gideon, Bauer & Wilkins, these kind of customers need strategic salespeople, but the vast majority of the sales force are actually customer success people. Because starting with Travelperk is free, and even our premium packages are cheaper than what a travel agent would charge you. The thing is, getting from 0%, just using us for 2 trips, or for this event or that event, to getting to 100% of your travel running through the system. For that, we need sort of travel consultants, which is the DNA of the salespeople that we hire. They work with the customer.
More customer support.
A combination, yes.
Can you share with us some revenue and growth figures? I think there was something in the press I saw.
So we are very focused on GMV, which is natural for a travel company. I mean, when we get to the volumes that we have just reached, we suddenly get bargaining power. We could get the margin to be much higher, which we're focusing on right now, and starting to sell other things on top of it because we have the demand of business travelers in the hundreds of thousands in the platform already. We put on record on the PR a 700% of growth year on year for the past 3 years on average, which is a lot.
But have you generated more GMV than capital raised?
Yeah, much more GMV than capital raised. Completely other ballpark.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you more about the numbers because, in terms of customers, is it in the thousands? And which countries? Do you have a specialty? Like, we are very strong in Germany, NOAH conference.
Yes.
Is Germany an expansion market for you?
Germany is our fastest growing market, actually. Our biggest market right now.
That's because of our partnership.
Exactly, because of our partnership. Yeah, the truth is that it helped a lot. We're completely NOAH alumni. Last year, Avi was pitching in the pitch competition. Since then, what happened to Travelperk is phenomenal. And this year, we're travel partners with you guys, flying over the speakers.
And we will integrate you into the ticket sales process from next year onward.
I have news for you. Your team is fast. We're already integrated this year. So, yeah. But in general, the UK is our largest market right now, followed by Germany. We're more focused in Europe, but the US is already our third or fourth market, so that'll come soon. Yeah, but we are focused on Europe. It's actually a bit more complicated. It gives us an advantage. Travel is very local.
Yes.
Being able to give you a localized system in France, in the DACH region, and the right currencies, the right other preferences that you need is actually a big competitive advantage for us. We're the only travel platform right now in business travel that actually went to the length of integrating trains, for example, inside. So important in Europe. Revenue is sub-zero, but in order to be the dominant player in Europe, and we look at the long run, then it's something we had to do.
You have to offer it all. Is Flixbus on the platform yet?
Is what? Is Flixbus? I don't know.
It's for bus travel. It's a big company from Germany.
So then I know that not. But train was our number one. It's a good idea, though.
And looking at the corporate travel market, I was working for Lehman Brothers, and we had American Express organizing our corporate travel. And there are some other incumbent, large, like traditional businesses. How do they react? And is that where you take clients from? Or are you looking more at the kind of, you mentioned Farfetch, more like the new economy names?
So Farfetch would be a big, big name for us. We don't see ourselves going into the global enterprise market. That requires a different type of company. We try to concentrate in developing a feature that would serve not only one customer. So it's mid-market up to maybe small enterprise. Usually, it's interesting, we don't, it happens, but in most cases, we don't replace an existing tool. We're talking a $1.3 trillion market. It's as big as leisure travel, but it's stuck somehow 30 years behind in terms of the solutions out there. It's mainly dominated by travel agents or by companies doing nothing, just going to booking.com, Skyscanner, chasing invoices, reimbursing, sort of lending their company money, paying out of pocket. So this is what we're usually replacing. No technology or no process with, yes, technology. In some cases, yes, we do replace one of the legacy corporate booking systems that are focused on the big enterprise, but travelers usually use because they are being made to, not because they want to. We bring the whole customer level thing into it.
It's a very competitive market, and interesting that this is one-stop shop, great technology, good price. You managed to break into the market. Do you have some funny stories for us?
So I have more than you could imagine.
Give us the funniest.
People don't realize that we're half technology, half human service. It's travel. So when you get stuck in the airport at 4 in the morning, you want to click a button and somebody takes care of you. This is actually maybe the major advantage that we have at Travelperk if you look at online reviews.
So no computers, click this or press number one.
When you get stuck, nothing. 20 seconds, somebody will help you via call, chat, email, they'll fix it for you. And I go visit these guys at least once a week, and you hear amazing stories. So I have a story from last year, CEO of a company, one of our earlier customers. His wife is 9 months pregnant, and he's on a business trip and in Germany. Suddenly, strike. No more flights. Shocker, right? A strike in Germany.
Germany, a strike?
Like, unbelievable. So he can't get home, can't get on any flight. She took it so seriously that she stayed 2 shifts extra. In like 4 in the morning, she managed to get him on a train in the morning through Belgium. We call it the German escape story. And then from there, flew back, just in the nick of time. A week later, we get a thank you note, but not from him, from his wife. Thank you for getting him home on time. It's, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Say hi to Avi, and congratulations for your 2 rounds, and we're very honored to have you as a partner.
So thank you, Marco, and anybody that is traveling for business, which is basically all of
them,
that is not at least checking us out yet, then it's a no-brainer. You should go to travelperk.com, come to the booth, give it a go. It's a new standard. You're going to like it.
Thank you so
very
much.
much, Marco.